Our Northwest softball girls are making a deep run in playoffs. We have a recap of their season. We also have a special shout out for one of the Northwest's most spirited seniors, and a faculty edition of Texans on Main Street coming up next.
Along with a recap of the record-breaking season for our varsity boys 4x4 relay team. All this and more coming up on NHSTV Live.
Yesterday, President Joe Biden held a press conference where he addressed the current gas crisis. At the beginning of the conference, President Biden announced the Colonial Pipeline reported that gas has started to flow to a majority of the markets they service. Biden also said, "Don't panic. I know seeing lines at the gas pumps or gas stations with no gas can be extremely stressful, but this is a temporary situation. Do not get more gas than you need," Coach Castleberry. In the next few days, panic buying will only slow the process. As we learn more information on this story here at NHSTV, we will make sure to keep you updated.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I saw a lot of people running to the gas station yesterday. And it reminded me of how much I miss seeing our Texans running across the football field. But luckily, Stampede is coming back for next year. If you're going to be a senior, junior, or sophomore next year, then you are eligible to join. If you don't know who Stampede is, they're the ones that run the flags across the football field after a touchdown, do push-ups after the team scores, and hype up the student section from the football field with the cheerleaders. If you are interested in joining Stampede next year, please fill out the form on the link below, and you will receive an email on how to officially join. There is a limited number of spots available, so don't wait. If you have any questions or want more information about Stampede, you can stop by to see Coach Wardlow in room 104 or Coach Mingdon in room 105.
The Northwest ISD 2021 Art Show is virtual this year. Please visit the link below to see the amazing artwork created by students all over the district. Thank you to the NISD art teachers for their courageous spirits and for providing creative outlets and opportunities for NISD students. The school-sponsored prom is tomorrow, May 15th, also George Brett's birthday, from 7 to 9 p.m. Prom protocols must be followed. Students can sign up on the senior website, link below.
And a big shout out to all the voices of NHS. We are proud of y'all and everything you have accomplished so far. The book Voices of NHS Volume 1 edition has been published by our NHS Literary Fiction. It is now available to be purchased. You can buy one for $10 from Ms. Nettleton or $15 on Amazon. Volume 2 will contain collections of poetry, lyrics, and short stories of literary fiction and creative writing students. Students that would like to contribute to the Voices of NHS need to contact Mrs. Nettleton in room 2310 or by email justine.nettleton@nisdtx.org.
There is one student on campus who excels both in the classroom and on the court. NHS TV reporter Gabby Jankowski has the story.
For athletes, the love for a sport could last forever. An example of that is Maddie Quinn, who's played different kinds of volleyball all her life.
So I played sand volleyball for a little over 3 years, but I played indoor for 9 years.
At practice, Maddie and her coach take perfecting their craft to another level.
It's really fun. We do a lot of conditioning and we pretty much just play and work on techniques.
A tournament weekend is never in the same place, and Maddie and her partner travel across the country.
So tournament weekends are pretty exciting. Sometimes we'll travel far, sometimes we won't.
When it comes to balancing school, sports, and her social life, Maddie finds herself balancing her life perfectly.
Sometimes it can be really mentally draining, but I just learn how to manage my time by getting my schoolwork done in class and studying whenever I have the free time.
Although her love for the sports is incredible, the relationships and trips that come out of it are a huge impact to her life.
I think it's just meeting new people and being able to travel. Like, I got to go to Gulf Shores and I got to go to Florida, and I think that's the best part. And just the coaching, I love my coach.
Maddie has been successful so far this year in her competitions, and it looks like to continue on with that routine for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so they've gone really well. I got second in a P1440 tournament, a points tournament, and then I got second again in another one of those.
This has been Gabby Jankowski with NHSTV Live.
That was a pretty dope pick. That was like a Top Gun, very Top Gun-ish pick. Super proud of you, Maddie. Love to see you grow and seeing the volleyball player you've become. Moving on to softball. Softball team played last night at home against Brewer, and if you weren't there, yeah, you missed out. Everybody was there. It was a party. My girls started off the game strong with sophomore Abigail Young throwing her 300th strikeout. That's 300, 3 with 2 zeros on the season. My girls continue to fight the Bears, having great defense and offense throughout the entirety of the game. To no surprise, our Lady Texans ended up beating the Lady Bears with a score 9-4. And not only did the softball girls show out, but so did the student body. There was a student section last night that our softball players have never seen before. If you haven't gone to a game, you are truly missing out on a true juice fest. Now the sky is truly the limit for the girls, and NHSTV's very own Brandon Vasquez has a recap on the season and what's to come.
Though the school year has come down to its final 2 weeks, our Northwest softball team is still going strong in the playoffs.
It feels awesome to be going to the third round of playoffs. I really didn't expect this, but it's so great, and hopefully we make it all the way to state.
We've told our girls from the beginning of the season that they will go as far as they want to go. We knew something was special in the girls, and we told them that our job was to help them, lead them in the right direction. But it was up to them. The sky was the limit. That they could go as far as they wanted to go, and they've really embraced that and just playing their hearts out.
Our softball team has had an unbelievable season this year, losing only a handful of games in the regular season and playoffs combined.
We've only lost a total of 3 games this year, and it's been really great for morale. And personally, I think I feed off the energy of everyone else and our season in general, so it's making the whole team just improve.
Just last week, our softball girls beat Burleson in their series in a hard-fought 2 games that truly showed the fight and determination the girls have to keep their momentum rolling.
So beating Burleson last round was huge. They were a great team and gave us, a good, showed us really how deep we could fight for a win. And so I think moving past them is going to help us, grow and be stronger as a team, and we can do whatever we set our minds to.
Our softball girls aren't the only ones who are excited about their success. The student section for softball games has been showing their pride in their softball team and bringing the hype into the stands for all of playoffs. From all of us at Northwest, we are so proud of our softball girls. Keep the momentum rolling. This has been Brandon Vasquez from NHSTV.
They play the Lady Brewer Bears tonight again at Brewer High School at 7 p.m. Just a word to the wise, small bleachers, get there early, make sure you're early, not on time, early. If you have not gone to a game, you are truly missing out. Go support your varsity softball team as they take on the second game of the 3rd round of playoffs. Now, softball isn't the only sport that is going on right now. Our varsity golf team just finished their season, ending at the state tournament. Our team placed 10th overall, and senior J.C. Fields finished in 4th place. Congratulations, ladies.
Our track team had an extremely successful season, with Anaya Potter coming in 3rd at the state meet in the high jump and 2nd at regionals, and Caden Barnett coming in 3rd at regionals in the discus. Now, a special group of track guys etched their name in school history. NHSTV reporter Reagan McDonald went out and got the story.
Texan athletics have had a history of being successful, and this year during spring, track had one of its best seasons. A big part of that was because of Northwest's 4x4 meter relay team and the chemistry they built throughout the year. Although they broke the school record, the team knew they wanted more.
After the day sit down, the disappointment of not qualifying for the state meet and missing by that one spot and not getting that wild card slot, it kind of was just at least we get to leave something around me and Alejandro since we're leaving, and Keenan and Drew have something else to chase next year. For
first-year runner Alejandro Alvarez, having the record was not an easy ride.
It felt pretty good. It wasn't easy. It was a lot of hard work, dedication, and I'm just very proud that we could at least break the school record, and I get to leave something behind.
Sophomore Keenan Reel is going to miss the seniors and what they contributed to the relay.
We're never going to find someone like them ever again. It's going to be hard to replace them too. It's going to be really hard to break our record again. We got to fight. Me and Drew have 2 more years at it, so find 2 more people who are going to try and help us and hopefully break it again.
It's easy to say the team will not be the same next year to Keenan, with the absence of half of the team.
Me and Drew are gonna miss you out there. We're gonna have to break this record again.
For NHSTV, this has been Reagan McDonald.
Big ups to our 4x4 boys. We wish the returning members of the team the best of luck next year. Speaking of returns, looks like Tebow time is making a comeback. The Jacksonville Jaguars are planning to sign former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow not as a quarterback, but as a tight end. Really? Tight end. Newly hired head coach Urban Myers was Tebow's head coach when he played for the Florida Gators. The last time Tebow was in the NFL was 2015, only playing 3 seasons. Many players and outside sources are uncertain about Tim Tebow's comeback to the NFL. Hit us up on Twitter at NHSTV and fill out the poll on how you feel about Tebow's comeback.